Hello, and welcome back to Kirby Triple Deluxe. Today, the finale, I suppose. For now? Well, you'll see what I mean. Let's just get it on the way. Finally gonna catch up to this Joker. Slowly, but surely. Thanks, whoever you are. That is a big, fancy door. Don't need any magic to open this one, though. Except for the magic of up. What is this? To think you've made it this far. Aren't you a persistent little thing? But even you will kneel before us. I, Taranza, cannot allow you to interfere with Queen Sectonia's plans. Let me guess, you're here to save the hero of the lower world. The people of this land thought they were clever. They thought they could use the Dreamstalk to save their world. But I saw right through their plan. Well, since you're already here, I'll give you your precious hero back. But he may be a little more hostile than you remember him. Dialogue in a Kirby game, what? I guess Magalore said things too. That's fine. It's okay. So, Puppet DDD here. Or Masked DDD, I guess we're gonna call him. Taranza is in control of the hero? Well, I guess everyone really knew that King DDD was always the hero of the Kirby games all along. It's not like they made a mistake or something. Oh yeah, you can just fly over that. I don't know where you got the mask from. Maybe it was just in his pocket. He has used it before. I mean, it's not entirely out of possibility that he just carries it around with him for the heck of it. One, Taranza is surprised. Well, if puppet strings won't work, how about evil magic and an axe? Well, I guess the puppet strings are still there. Mask DDD's revenge! DDD gets his revenge quickly and efficiently. He gets right to it after losing. Why wait for revenge when you can have it now? Oof. So, Axe DDD was more dangerous. I didn't really need to tell you that, though. That should totally have hit him. He was, like, somewhere within reasonable distance. Even puppets get dizzy, apparently. You have to be careful what you do with those strings. Ha! There goes your mask. Taranza is frustrated and shaking his fist at the sky. What is the meaning of this? I did just as Her Majesty commanded. The lower world should fall to its knees before me. You don't even have knees. How do you know about knees? Kirby doesn't have knees either. Could you be the true hero of the lower world? I don't know. I'm just Kirby. Curses, if that's true. Majesty, your Majesty Sectonia. Oh, glorious Sectonia, please come to my rescue. Nope. Glog! Glog is a pretty good death cry. Why? Because you failed, idiot. Don't you know anything about pitiful Tyranza? Don't you know anything about villains? I have no use for a fool who cannot follow orders. You could have given more specific orders, though. I mean, like, now then, hero of the lower world. I am a large bee. Would you risk your life for this land? I've got like 8 of them. It's fine. Would you stand against me, the ruler of the heavens? We're not all the way up there. Very well. Kirby just looks clueless. You will bow before the great Queen Sectonia. My beauty rivals the divine. And my power will crush all that you hold dear. If you're the ruler of the heavens but don't consider yourself already divine, I think your narcissism's a little inconsistent. Actually. Probably shouldn't critique a villain's speech before. So, hey, Kirby boss, time to teleport everywhere. Kirby final boss, I should say. Also, rapiers. Sectonia is interesting. Like, as a concept and design and everything, really. I apparently have no regard for, you know, like, trying to dodge or something. It's fine. No, really, it is. So yeah, what's with Kirby final bosses and always teleporting everywhere? You're a dork. Here's a giant ring of swords. Well, there goes Form 1. Time for giant crystals, I guess. Kirby, we must make this fight more dramatic. Also give you a smaller area to fight on. Are you even aiming? How many Mega Man Robot Master powers do you have going for you here? You are a Hornet. You've got giant jewels everywhere. You're throwing rings at me. Oh no! Not my Archer power. Oh, okay. Sure. I guess it makes sense once you see them actually, like, attack. You've got some sort of lightning. Evil lightning. Which I am not even trying. Okay, ice would be better, yeah. So this boss is actually, like, painful and stuff? I mean, I guess this is, like, the end of the game. So you'd hope so. You're probably Spark. I don't know why I needed to figure that out. Form 2. Do I get any HP? King DDD, save me. Stop being a layabout. The teleporting wasn't enough teleporting yet. Now we're like giggling and teleporting and being upside down and being all over the screen and you know. You know, maybe rotating the control stick all this isn't so bad. Ah, crap. Oh dear. Where do I start? All the way back here. Though I think we get to skip the DDD part. Yeah, there are a lot of things to fight. There is a reason I wanted this to be one video. Oh cool, we get a thing again. The door's still open. So at least we defeated the door. Okay. Yeah, we skipped the DDD part. We just have to go back here. I'll have to be more careful. I said more careful. Not less careful. Oh yeah, I can do that. Why was I even trying before? I mean, really. Okay, let's just say like the first time was to give the fight a fair shake, and the second time is when I realized that, I mean, when I intentionally show that you can cheese it just like everything else. Thanks for giving me the archer ability game. Whoop. I wouldn't be laughing if I couldn't hit something because it had cardboard. But what do I know about being a giant bee? Pretty much nothing. I don't have any experience in the field. Here. Whoop. You can clearly see that Queen Sectonia is connecting with attacks. Cardboard notwithstanding. I mean, like, look, she's on top, she's, like, her stinger is inside of Kirby at that point. Don't worry, we will have to take part of this fight sort of seriously. And by that I mean that, well, you'll see. Keep getting ahead of myself with this talking. Whoop. No! Oh hey, they do drop food sometimes. I just noticed DDD is twitching when he gets hit by those rings. I should probably at least make use of some of the time I have to try and attack. Doing this again, are you? Yeah. Ha! I got you that time. I guess I already spoiled the implications of this not being the end. Yay! Victory! Ish. Bah! Aha! I see. I expected as much from the hero chosen by the Dreamstalk. Okay. But I wonder, how will you handle this? You see, true beauty is control. Kirby has no control over his eating habits, so he wouldn't know what we're talking about. The Dreamstalk has guided you thus far. But its bloom will be your doom! Floralia, Dreamland, and this entire planet. That's a bit crazy. You should all feel honored. You will serve as my sustenance for eternity. Kirby knows all about eating everything all the time. But not in this way. So we have to stop it, you know. Obviously. Level 7, Eternal Dreamland. If you add that to the things that it spelled before, you get flowered, which I guess is what just happened. Dude, stop freaking out, we've got a flower cannon. Alright. Time for some gyro controls, arbitrarily. There's not really a whole lot to this part. Though you have to make sure you know, like, try. Gotta hit them when they're open, because otherwise it's not gonna do you any good. Also, missing won't do you much good either. Just gotta wait for one of them to start charging an attack, and then fire. Or maybe not fire immediately. And you can miss too, that helps. They take forever to charge, so I guess it's fine. Alright, there's only 2 of you left. Now there's only 1. Before it closes, Kirby must go to Destiny. Destiny is this way. How did Waddle Dee get here? How did you get here? I see you there, but I don't know how you got here. I'm gonna keep using Archer, thank you. Kirby is ready to do this. That is not how flowers should work. So yeah, our target here is these things, as you might imagine. Why wasn't he charging the other? Oh well. So, you can see all the things this boss has to do without me actually, like, getting hurt ever. Or even trying. But it also has multiple phases. I don't remember all the attacks perfectly, obviously, so I may get hit occasionally. If I did record the arena, it would mostly be this. Screwing around with Archer and cheating. It basically is cheating. I mean, look, that beam is clearly bisecting Kirby's entire existence. But does he care? Not really. Don't even care. Cardboard is the strongest material. You don't even have to protect yourself with it, you just have to have it nearby and it absorbs all entropy and damage and hatred and everything. Maybe that's why cats love boxes so much, because they know the truth. I mean, like, look. We're getting to the point where the camera is rotating so that you can see very clearly that Kirby is just squatting there in the middle of the road, getting completely... Okay, that was a cheap shot, though. Alright. That's a Kirby's Adventure style cheap shot. Suddenly. Wow, I didn't see that coming. You know what? We can ignore everything as stone, too. Let's try this a different way. You know, for fun. They do provide Archer. Stone doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. But I guess it works. Please ignore me, I am but a humble block. I suppose you can find more opportunities to attack as stone, odd as that may be. Because, I mean, Archer is about waiting and taking your time and pecking away. But with Stone, well, anytime the enemy is in the same plane of existence as you is a fair time to attack it, even if it's busy attacking everything around it. So, like, normally you wouldn't be able to do a whole lot. But you can even, like, do that, apparently. That's pretty nuts. This is working better, honestly. It's not as funny because there's not as much cardboard involved, but that's the secret to comedy, by the way, cardboard. I could probably even hit them when they're bouncing like this, and it would still count. Why do Kirby games let you be invulnerable most of the time? I'm just gonna take a drink of water here. You cannot defeat me. I am too manly and also made of rock. Now, if only Kirby had ability that let him transform into cardboard. Now then we would just destroy everything forever. It'd be pretty great, really. Look. Breaking bricks like this isn't that hard. You just gotta punch them from below, or throw a shell at them, provided that you have some local turtles. Hey, I was the Lore Star Cutter for a second. Cease your shenanigans, or you will meet a fist. Did you think that was the end? Because it's not. Yay! Kirby is pleased. Nope. Screw your cheap abilities, Kirby. I will now be able to hit you. King DDD to the rescue! Also Taranza. Slam! That's one way to do it. Taranza does not take kindly to being cast aside, I suppose. So, yeah, you didn't think the game would finish without a Hypernova part, did you? You gotta have a Hypernova part. Gotta fight back against these giant seed bombs? I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. Classic Kirby action, but in the large scale. Fortunately for us, Queen Sectonia is really bad at pattern recognition. It's kind of a coincidence how she is falling into a pattern. You know, if you were any good at recognizing when well, that one wouldn't stop moving, so I didn't know. I guess she's not completely pattern-based. It's just she has really obvious, like, it's really obvious to know what to do in the situations that she presents you with. Now, how am I gonna do this? Are you ever gonna be somewhere, like, permanently? I guess that works. I guess it stops moving when you fire. So. Alright, what's your last-ditch effort gonna be, Queen Bee? I'm gonna eat your laser! I'm so cool! And I might as well eat you, too, while I'm at it. Or most of you. Now that is the end. No one's gonna come back from that. Flower friends, save me. I wonder if each of these flower people with the unique looks have names. And personalities. Taranza, you could hold him by a better thing. And so Floralia was saved, thanks to Kirby's heroic efforts. The people of the sky had long lived under the cruelties of the evil queen. In a last-ditch effort to save themselves, they put their hopes and dreams into a seed and sent it to the surface, in order to bring Kirby, the hero of Dreamland, to their rescue. I guess they were big fans. King DDD was mistaken for Kirby and was kidnapped by Taranza. But Floralia would be in ruins had he not played his part. Indeed, the Dreamstalk works in mysterious ways. Does it? It grows when exposed to sun. It's pretty normal for a plant. When it was over, Kirby looked up at the sky, while still in the sky, and saw that the Dreamstalk was in full bloom. In a good way this time. It serves as a reminder of Floralia and a new landmark in Dreamland that will probably be forgotten about in the sequel. Yay! Time for some credits. On the bottom screen we have the bottom of the Dreamstock. It's nothing special. I'm sure everything will scroll up to the top. Yep, there we go. So, this game... Why didn't I like it the first time I played it? I honestly have no idea, because that was pretty fun. I enjoyed recording it. Here's a bunch of people who are cool. And it had a bunch of... Like, I thought Hypernova was kind of stale at first, I guess. But playing through it again, and I guess thinking more about it, I think they do more with Hypernova than they did with the super copy abilities. Plus, it's not every day you get to eat Wispy Woods or his equivalent. Or a giant laser, which you then spit back out at the final boss and vaporize it. That final boss was definitely Kirby Final Boss in some parts of it. Though it didn't have a single eye and it wasn't extremely creepy compared to everything else in the game. So I guess it could have been something else. Check out all these things that happened more than once because of how stages were in review. This is Kirby being an unstoppable monster. Most of these pictures are Kirby being an unstoppable monster. Even that one, somehow, with the circus. There's only one person credited for voice. I think King DDD made a noise in one of those ending cutscenes. Here's Kirby being a horrible monster again. For the good of all. Kinda. Just so you know, the scrolling of the pictures from the top to the bottom looks a little bit janky. But it's hard to show it without showing both at once. Hey, this just happened! Hey look, it's several people. Still. Did you know that Nate Bieldorf is the voice of Shy Guys? He's also a pretty cool guy, in general. There's a Hell Room. Is that the one we saw? I think it is. I'm sure there are others. What is that? Is that the Amazing Mirror? With a mysterious DDD-like entity? Good to see that Kirby's house is all settled in on the ground again, which you'll see in a minute. A second. King DDD's castle is still on a hill, though. HAL Laboratory, Nintendo, the offers of this copyright. Oh, that was gonna scroll up too. Okay. Alright, fine. Have it your way, video game. Thank you for watching! But, what's this? The end? You barely saw that. But there's more! You unlocked the arena, a boss battle gauntlet. But more importantly, you've unlocked DDD Tour! Play through this game as King DDD. Heck yeah. You can exchange arena and DDD Tour records with other players via Street Pass. I have Street Pass enabled. So, we're not done. I'm not going to do the arena or the true arena. Spoilers, that's there. But, we do have to see... We are going to bear witness to the majestic DDD mode. Next time, DDD Tour.